What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. So, in this episode, we're going to talk about the recent ESPN layoffs. Mad Dog Russo is the latest person to talk about it, and what he's saying is very interesting because it also relates to what Jalen Rose was saying when he went live on Instagram. He was reacting to the whole ESPN layoff situation. Remember, he was among the 20 plus people who were fired by ESPN. For those who are still unaware of this story, you can check it online. I also made other videos about it. So they fired Max Kellerman, Jeff Van Gundy, Jalen Rose, very experienced guys, very competent guys. You can imagine guys like Jeff Van Gundy and Jalen Rose have worked for 16 years and 15 years respectively, if I'm not wrong. These guys have worked there for a very long time. So you can't tell me that their performance has dipped to a level that they need to be fired now. Okay, since I can't play the audio itself because of copyright reasons, let me just go through this article on the New York Post. It actually highlights everything Mad Dog Russo was saying. So it reads, Chris Mad Dog Russo thinks Adam Silver ordered Jeff Van Gundy's ESPN departure. The Mad Dog has no shortage of theories about the recent wave of ESPN layoffs that have rocked the sports world. Chris Russo, who signed a one-year contract with ESPN earlier this year to continue appearing on Fast Take, believes the NBA league office and Commissioner Adam Silver specifically ordered the layoff of longtime lead analyst Jeff Van Gundy because of his blunt and sometimes controversial NBA opinions. I can't fathom the idea that ESPN in these layoffs would fire Jeff Van Gundy, Russo said. You're not going to convince me that ESPN woke up in the last 2 weeks, looked at the budget sheet and said, we need to fire Van Gundy because we need to save some money. If that's the case, fire Mark Jackson. ESPN will never admit it. They will say it's our call. Nonsense. Why would they get rid of a great team? Van Gundy, who's 61 years old, has been with ESPN for 16 years, calling the NBA Finals in a popular trio with Mike Breen and Mark Jackson. That leads me to the conclusion that someone in the league office must have told ESPN, I want Van Gundy out, Russo said. We all know he's biting, we all know he gets on the officials, we all know he doesn't hold back with his NBA opinions. So if you're asking me, little talk show host who may not know a thing, this is just my opinion. Silver is the one who fired Van Gundy. Silver told ESPN, I want him out. So that's all from that article. What I can say about this is, I get Mad Dog Russo's point. The main point is, why fire one guy from a trio? Does it mean that Van Gundy was the only person in that trio that was not performing? Does it mean the whole trio was not performing and Van Gundy was singled out? When reacting to the ESPN layoffs, Jalen Rose was saying that he was fired because he was opinionated. He talked about him being socially and politically conscious. He talked about they were afraid of him being woke and they wanted him to shut up. Then listening to what Mad Dog Russo said about Van Gundy, these things are kinda related. And maybe it's true. It looks like the opinionated guys, the confident guys, the guys who talked about the sensitive stuff were fired. I'm not saying that everything he's saying is factual. Nobody knows if it's true or not. But we can all agree that it's a little bit confusing. Jeff Van Gundy and Jalen Rose, for instance, were really good at what they did. And no one could see this coming. Anyway, what happened. What do you think about this? Please drop a comment. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Thank you.